into Call of the Captives Diary, episode 51, season written by Precious Chinwe Obialor-Ukazim. Alright, so let's get straight into today's episode. Hmm, you're serious? Junior asked again to be sure, and Umasinachi nodded, very serious and very happy. Then Junior let out a long, stunned laugh, and she laughed too. He shook his head slowly, half amazed, half proud. David really loves you, he told her seriously. Yes, he does. Her voice softened in response to that, then she stepped closer again and hugged him. This time, not jumping, just resting her head. Happy birthday, my brother, she said, and his throat tightened. Hey, my brother, she said, and his throat tightened. The happy birthday, my sister, he replied with a big smile, and they stood there for a moment, holding each other in silence. Then Junior pulled back slightly and looked at her face. You cried today, didn't you? He asked, but she didn't answer, and he smiled gently. You did, he said, and she sniffed, grinning. Small, she replied, and he reached out and wiped the corner of her eye with his thumb. You know, no matter how big you grow, you're still my favorite sister. He told her, and she smiled. And you're still my annoying brother. She replied, and they laughed, and he looked at the car again and shook his head in wonder. David better not break your heart, Junior said quietly, and she glanced at him. He won't, she replied confidently. And if he tries, Junior added calmly, he will explain it to me, he said, and Umasinachi laughed. Bodyguard, she said, laughing. Always, he replied with a grin. They stood side by side now, proud brother and sister. They were seeing a future that does not feel small. God is doing well for us, Junior said. His voice was soft but sure, and she nodded. Yeah, he is, she replied. They were still standing beside the car, and Umasinachi was tracing the logo on the steering wheel with her fingers when Junior cleared his throat. Oma, he called, and she looked at him. Yes, she replied, and he hesitated just a little, then said, I proposed to Sarita. Umasinachi's head snapped up. You did what? She asked. I proposed. He repeated calmer this time. I asked her to be mine, officially, with marriage in view. He replied, and for half a second, Umasinachi just stared at him. Then she screamed, Junior! She grabbed him by the shoulders and shook him. You proposed? You, finally. He laughed. Yes, calm down before you dislocate my arm. She jumped up and down and asked, when, how, where? Did she say yes? She asked so many questions at the same time while he smiled. She said yes, he replied, and eh, not with attitude nor our usual composed superiority, but with a cake. A small but beautiful one with white icing and blue writing. Happy 20th birthday, Nemeka. The cake right up, and for 2 full seconds, nobody spoke. I guess you guys are surprised as I am. Our almighty mama came with birthday cake for who? Hmm. Anyways, in the next episode, we will know what her intention is and why she brought the cake. See you guys tomorrow. God bless you. Bye bye.